Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Justice. Phoenix Wright Justice. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. In the last episode, we did a bit of investigating, and that's what we're going to continue to do in today's episode as well. So first things first, let's present this newspaper clipping to Detective Gumshoe. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and hey, it's that news story, the one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident that the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. Alright, now that we have two newspaper clippings, and the second one saying, Miney, nurse at Gray's surgical clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel, we can move and talk to Miney, now that we've established a possible connection between her and Dr. Gray through her sister. So let's use Maya's Magatama and see what lies she's keeping from us. Miney, I believe you know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, how many times do I have to repeat myself? If you're so totally sure, then where's your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. What do you mean indirectly? I should try to show the possibility existed for now. Which is newspaper clipping 2. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. What is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Miney? Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So, you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the client was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew of him through your sister. Alright, nice. And now we can ask about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that Dr. Gray was really tough on people, a total slave driver. My sis was always completely wiped out, working, or totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy drove my sis so hard, so that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died of malpractice? Yeah, I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by everyone's expectations and her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So are we done? I've already told my story to everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a Psyche-Lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have proof enough, be careful and know when to stop trying. Okay, let's check out this box. A few folded piece of clothing. Okay. Let's see if there's anything going on with Gumshoe. Nope. Anything... Doesn't seem to be anything new in the channeling chamber. Let's see if there's anything in Korean Village. Ah, there we go. June 20th, Korean Village. Mr. Nick. What's wrong? I have never left Korean Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You are going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! She ran off. Again. Well, I know Ini's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Alright. It's gotta be a straight face. Actually, let's go in with a smile. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. Oh. But Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. So, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. I told her everything about what had happened over the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes deep in thought while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is? Tell me, please. Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. Whoops. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yeah? Mediums can't have dreams. Oh, Maya said, when she was channeling the other body, she had a dream that she was being buried or something? Okay, but it's interesting. Mediums can have dreams. From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she died and had been buried in the ground. But that's impossible. You heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to say that Maya was set up. Yeah, Aunt Morgan is involved for sure. I'm still not sure how the Eeny Miney thing fits in here, but I'm sure we'll find out. It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix. Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. I guess she means that literally? Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Okay. So we gotta present this to her. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be a piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That's enough. But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Oh, shit. Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the Psyche-Locks. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key even from me, what in the world is going on? And we'll leave it at that and pick up, looks like in the next episode. But yeah, I'm really curious. So, I mean, not gonna lie, the theory on the top of my head is Mia. No, that doesn't make any sense. I was gonna say Mia took control of Maya's body and killed the doctor, but she doesn't have a motive. And she's not the kind of person who would do that, and especially lie about doing that with the 3 Psyche-Locks. So my second guess is that she's trying to protect someone, which leads me to believe she's protecting Maya. But that would mean Maya is a true murderer, which is also something. I wonder if this game is ever going to have us defend someone who's actually guilty, and then we will need to defend, or we will need to deal with the repercussions of, freeing someone who was guilty. But I'm not sure they'll go into that. If they do, that'll be really interesting, but we'll have to see. So yeah, in the next episode, it looks like there's a lot of things that will go down, but yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. So until then, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you then.